Oh, what did we get from Frozen? We forgot to show our Frozen stuff.
Oh.
Oops.
Where'd it go?
What?
Our Frozen stuff.
It's next door to you.
That's next to me.
I think. Oh, I'm lying. It's here.
Oh, sorry. This is a crossover.
This is not. This is a crossover. You could probably guess what we see.
Yeah.
Careful.
Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust that.
It's gonna fall?
No, it's fine. I just adjusted it.
Forgot to do it. Joy started ranting and I forgot.
Sorry.
And then I think we got a magnet. Is it in here? Oh, it is, because we didn't put it on the thing yet.
Uh-oh, we slacking.
Okay, here we go. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Frozen also had a really cute hoodie. It was actually pretty cheap as far as hoodies go on Broadway. It was like $40. I did not get it, though. But, yeah, it was cute. It had a snowflake zipper.
And
we got a simple shirt. A simple shirt. It's a nice shirt, though.
I'm disappearing it.
Okay.
So that's not what this video was for. What do we see next? Go ahead, guess. Yep.
I got a hat because I was like, we don't need anything.
Wait,
we got
everything.
I
fixed my camera so that it flips and it's not backwards.
What do you mean it's not backwards?
It is. Your hat doesn't read from left to right.
No, it's whatever.
So wait, let me see how this looks. Yeah, I thought I fixed it. Right? Didn't it fix it after a while?
You want to stop it?
No, it's fine. Oh well. Waitress with Katharine McPhee. Yay, Katharine.
So waitress for the 9th time.
Yeah, our 9th visit to the diner.
We have one more planned in January.
Waitress was actually yesterday, so we're not waiting.
Yeah,
2 weeks to do this review.
Yeah. And we also made it a impromptu 2-show day, and we got tickets to see Tootsie. Okay.
Right.
But it's on nighttime at Waitress. We're going next month. I tried to get closing night tickets. I waited too late.
Wait.
What happened?
Okay, no, I'm just. See, it's backwards. Darn. Anyways, it's Waitress Friday, January 3rd, 2020 at 8 p.m. for the last time. And it has 2 sad faces.
Now people know where the stock is at on that day.
No.
So, yeah. This is our first time seeing Katharine in the role.
I'm going to hold it. Yes. Katharine, as you know, or maybe you don't know, is going to be the last Jenna on Broadway. Katharine did Waitress on Broadway probably over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then she did it in the West End.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's here closing out the show.
And it's closing in the West End too.
It is in like the summertime, I think.
Yeah. It's really sad.
It is. I'm so sad.
But we went to see it this time because we wanted
specifically
to see Jessie Hooker Bailey
as Dawn.
Her last time as Dawn. I wanted to see that. I also wanted to see Stephanie Torrance. Stephanie as Jenna. But it didn't work out that way.
No. I kind of have my fingers crossed that when we go, she'll be on just by like a spur of the moment thing. I don't know. Like, not that I want Katharine to be sick or anything, but
not that she has to be sick to call out, but
yeah.
Business to attend.
Yeah, but I would like to see her on as Jenna, and I would like to see Dana. I want to mess up her name.
Dana Jure.
Yeah, Dana Jure Dantzler as Becky, because she's normally our Nurse Norma. Who honestly I love her as Nurse Norma, but I found out that we missed her as Nurse Norma by one performance. Like she was we was at the matinee and she went on as Becky for the evening performance. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, at least I got my hat.
Yeah. You want to go with what I get first, maybe?
Yeah, sure. I was like, I didn't get a hat because I was trying to get everything. I haven't gotten a hat yet. Well, I got a hat. I think it fits nice. I don't normally wear baseball caps, but I wore it today. Why not? We got a travel mug.
Travel mug.
Because we didn't have one. Why not, right? Waitress.
And then I also got a hat, but it will not fit on my head
with your puff.
With
like
my
that.
puff.
No, you gotta do it
I
differently.
gotta redo it. Yeah. But this is a nice heavy mug.
Mhm.
Like we have travel mugs, not from Broadway show, but it's like ceramic, and it's cute
for the house.
Yeah, I don't like bringing it out and about because I'm afraid I'll shatter into like a million pieces. But if I drop this, obviously it won't shatter into a million pieces.
It's pie.
Yeah. Only thing I don't like about this cup, if anyone cares, is that, and I'm not sure they're all like this because I don't normally buy travel mugs when I see a show. It doesn't. The spout is open. There's no way to close it.
So if you're like on a train and you're running, and it's not down here, it'll likely spill out. Or if you want to put it in your bag, well, it has a little bit of liquid in it.
Yeah. So go ahead, Joy. Take it away.
So, Waitress. It's about a waitress named Jenna who is pregnant by a husband she does not love anymore. And she bakes 27 varieties of pies for the diner she works at. And
she's very talented.
She gets,
baker.
Yeah, very talented baker. And she gets, in the midst of this chaos of being pregnant, she gets pushed to try for this pie contest. But first she has to go to the doctor to make sure, she actually is pregnant. And she ends up having an affair with a gynecologist. She has the baby, I can tell you that. And she's still a waitress at the end, too.
Is she? She's more than a waitress at the end.
She is more than a waitress at the end, but she's still a waitress at heart. She still serves people.
Mm-hmm.
She still bakes pies. And she learns to stand up for herself, to love herself.
She learns how to cry.
She learns,
yeah. You got anybody?
Nobody. She learns, that she has to take control of her life again. That she could be more than just happy enough. She can actually be happy.
Mm-hmm.
And the way to do that is to not have an affair. So,
and to leave a sorry husband.
And to leave a sorry husband, yeah. I love Waitress so much.
Me too.
Can I relate? No. I don't sit in Waitress and go, oh man, I could totally see that. Or man, I've seen that happen. Man, I know someone that this happened to. I cannot relate at all to Jenna.
I think the closest I've related to Jenna was Jordan. I don't know, something about Jordan made me really feel Jenna-y.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tap into the Jenna parts of myself. Let me hold my plate.
I do want to learn things from Jenna though. Like I want to learn, how to deal with my feelings in a non-violent way. Not that I'm a violent person, but she's unhappy and stuff, and instead of taking it out on people and being rude and being mean, she's still a sweet person who bakes her pies and she's good at baking, and she just channels all this energy into the food that she makes, and that's what I want to do. I want
to be a good friend.
Yeah, I want to be a good friend, even though my life.
She's a tad judgmental.
Yeah, a little bit judgmental, but I want to be a good friend, even though my life isn't going the way I planned it. And I want to surround myself by friends who care for me and who know how to support me. And things like that. I appreciate that. Also, if I'm anybody from Waitress, I'm done.
You're done.
Yeah. But I would say. Oh, also I took a Waitress pie in mine. It says on white knuckle.
On Monday, avocado on Tuesdays.
But we still wouldn't rather be you. No, we wouldn't. But I took a quiz. What pie am I? From Waitress, I got white knuckle cream pie. And I think that's perfect. But yeah, also if you're a lefty, a lot of the Germans are lefties, so there's some representation right there. And Dr. Palmer is a lefties too. But yeah, we saw it with Katharine McPhee. And Jesse was in for Dawn, and Brandon Calm was there for
Dr. Palmer.
not for Drew. It's Dr. Palmer. Yeah, this is our second time seeing them both. So it was nice.
Yes.
We didn't see them together the last time, right? No, right? No. Yeah. So
No.
yeah. So
what?
Well,
what's your take on Katharine as Jenna?
No, I didn't know what to expect with Katharine as Jenna. I didn't really have any predispositions really into what I wanted her to do. I mean, I knew she would sound good. Katharine always sounds good, so I thought she sung the songs well. I didn't know how She Used to Be Mine was full of runs. I was like, oh, we recorded the album.
You
her version.
She, to me, she didn't talk with much of an accent.
No, she didn't. Like, I didn't hear the twang like the rest of them.
But it did sometimes that she sang something, she was yodeling a little bit. Like she had a little yodel, kind of. I don't know. Maybe that's what she's going for. Maybe that's just what I was hearing. I don't know.
We had an interesting show with Katharine because there were a lot of stage mishaps. Not a lot, but very noticeable. Like,
of course, we know these things because we've seen it 9 times now.
Yeah. Right at the beginning in What's Inside, when they handed her the spoon, she missed it and then mishapped to rescind it. I was like, oh wow, at the top. All right, okay. And
some apron dropping.
Yeah, Jesse's apron fell apart during opening up. It fell, and then because it fell, she grabbed it and then had time to like rip the order ticket. So she
air.
Yeah. And I was like, she was just like, yep, it happens. And you know, I appreciate seeing things like that because things do happen, and I like that you can see that things happen, and
they still go on.
Yeah, and how they go on, and how Also, Yvette's apron fell off there, and I didn't plan it. I was like, those aprons are really giving them a hard time today.
Those aprons are like having tantrums because like
the show's closing. I'm like, you right, you can't finish the show. Stuff keeps breaking. You have to keep going. But I don't know, Katharine.
If we keep singing the opening up revise, the show can never close.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear that, people who are gonna be there for closing night? If you just keep singing the song.
Katharine. I think Katharine's Jenna was good. I don't know. I think if I had a favorite Jenna, it probably would be either Nicolette or Jordan. Yeah, I really did like the Jenna so much. Like, for me, I remember theirs the most for whatever reason. I think.
Well, we saw Jordan 3 times.
So. Yeah, so that also.
We've only seen the other Jennas once. No, we saw Shoshana twice actually.
Yeah, I like Shoshana Jenna. I like all the Jennas. The Jennas. I don't know. Katharine's. I don't think Katharine stood out particularly like anything extra. Like I would say that anything was like. I don't think it stood out like that much, but she did a good job. I wasn't like, oh my god, is she serious?
Remember when we did our breakdown of the different Jennas?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember our breakdown, like what we said?
No, I don't remember.
Like
I had
word for word?
Yeah, I don't. But I would say for Katharine's Jenna, I would say her Jenna seemed to sympathize the most with Earl.
I could see that.
Yeah, I didn't see... She was a
little smiley.
Yeah, it was very smiley at him. Like, I didn't feel like she reached the peak annoyedness as the rest of it.
Like she was through.
Yeah, like she smiled at him. Like, when he said the nice things to her, like she smiled. Like she wasn't like, oh my god, like,
maybe
like,
the insecurity jumped out in her.
Yeah, maybe. Like, like, I don't know. She didn't seem that bothered by him. She seemed like when he asked for the money, like, all right, like, but not like existential dread. Like, I didn't get that from her. I did like her and Brandon's chemistry. I thought they had good chemistry. Yeah, they did. It was really cute together.
They were. But you have your theory as to why they chemistry was so.
Yeah, I think maybe before she came back to Broadway and rehearsals, they used the understudies to rehearse with the new Jenners and stuff. I think maybe they they worked,
had the time together.
had time together to work together. So I think she's a bit comfortable with him. So I
What do you think about Brandon's Palmer?
It's cute. He's goofy.
He was.
Yeah,
he sounded great.
Yeah, I think he sounded better than the last time we saw him. The first time we saw him, I was like, It was like not the best. But then I was used to hearing Drew, and Drew's voice is like really nice. Not that Brandon's voice is bad, but their voices are very different. Like his voice is a bit lower than Drew's. Yeah. I thought the chemistry was good together. I always especially since the Beckys and the Dawns seem to be the most constant of the waitresses, that when they get a new Jenna, they always work so well together with the Jenners, and I'm always interested to see that. So they all worked well together. They sounded nice together.
Yeah.
It's just they sounded really nice in A Soft Place to Land. Like I was like, oh, nice, because yeah, it was nice.
Larry Marshall was back
as Joe.
As Joe, which I was so happy because Take It From an Old Man is like my joint, and I do love his voice in it. Who was on? Christopher Fitzgerald was on, as Ogie as well, and he's always so great when he's on. He remembered his lines.
They put back the list where they list both the Jenna and the Palmers. Because before they were just listing Drew, and Jordan was
like
not.
Walk around. Yeah,
she was not. They would do the list, that one list where they list her up on the bus stop bench, but there's another.
She's like falling in the and they lift her and she leans back a little bit. It's still very specific.
Yeah, they lifted Katharine for that. Though
it was like, ooh, choreography we didn't see for a while.
Yeah. Though they didn't. Earl did not pick her up to take her to the back of the house like they did, and I wonder if it's a height thing, because Katharine's kind of tall.
I thought she was small.
Yeah, she seems to be average height. Like I don't know.
I was like the Dawn is taller than the.
Yeah, Jessie's kind of tall. She's like taller. She's like 5'7", I would say.
You think so? She's like my height.
You're like what, 5'6"?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like taller than you. She's like 5'6".
You think she's taller than me?
Yeah. Oh. I know she's taller than you. You think you're taller than you are, you're not. So, yeah, that was that. Yeah, I thought so.
I'm gonna miss this show so much.
Yeah. And also, good for that Earl. He gets to work with all the Jenners that they have. I think it's so crazy. But yeah.
I always forget his name. I shouldn't forget his name. It's crazy, like, who we remember and who we don't. Even though we've literally seen him, like, every time but, like, one. Like, once. Like, which was, like, the first time we saw Ben Thompson. Ben. Oh, okay. So, Ben Thompson. Was there something else that we just had to say about Waitress?
I don't want it to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Can we bring it to New World Stages?
Ooh. Can
That's
we?
an idea.
What if
they did it with the Play That Goes Wrong,
right?
They did it with Avenue Q. They did it with Jersey Boys. So there's no space there.
There's no space right now?
No. But they could make space.
Okay, something has to go. What's it gonna be?
Whoever took over Avenue Q's place.
Rock of Ages, right?
Rock of Ages is still there?
Or not?
I don't know. But yeah.
The Play That Goes Wrong?
It's still there, yeah.
Puffs is still there?
Puffs left.
So who took Puffs' space?
Rock of Ages, I think.
And the Play That Goes Wrong where Avenue Q was?
No, the play goes wrong with it. When Avenue Q was there, the play goes wrong with it. Already there. Oh. Before Avenue Q left, the play goes wrong with it. You remember? I don't know. There's something else there. I forgot what it was. I saw it.
Well, I declare. Anywho.
I guess that just means we need a Waitress movie.
Ooh.
Musical.
A Waitress and musical movie. Oh, but who's gonna be Jenna? Oh. No. We'll just, I don't know. I'm gonna be selfish and be like, no, we'll just keep our memories. But then I'm thinking about the people who haven't gotten a chance to see it, and I'm like, they deserve to see it too. But like, who do you choose? I don't know.
So many good villains. My vote is for Nicolette.
Nicolette. I'm still saying
Though Jordan could probably do the movie too. She has enough of a name
to
take over. Well, I suppose they also could get Katharine again too.
They could also get Jesse Mueller.
Yeah,
cause right, is what she do?
They give Jesse a better wig. Oh my god, yeah.
Jesse had a good wig.
Did she?
I think so.
Also, Catherine's wig seemed better than everyone else. It looked more like a head. She had the same variety of wig that they gave Betsy.
Jordan's wig was pretty good. Jordan's wig looked like a head, did it not?
I think it looked like a head, but I don't think.
Oh, you don't think it was a good wig?
No.
Well, it's a wig.
Yeah, they did Sarah wrong. They did Shoshana dirty. They did Nicolette dirty. How was Allison's wig? Did we know?
I don't know.
I think it's funny when they let them wear their own hair in their promo shot and then give them that horrible wig. I'm like, if the wig wouldn't look good photographed, should she wear it on stage? Like, come on. I don't know. But yeah, that was our Waitress. Nighttime. We'll do a tip show review.
Yeah.
Oh, we staged door. Catherine did not come.
She didn't come out.
That's okay.
We also, after we saw Waitress, we headed back to the train station. We were kind of lamenting because the train was doing things that we didn't want it to do. And so we're having to look down and we see the Marquee Theater and we see Tootsie. And I was like, ooh, we should go see Tootsie. Because if you don't know, Tootsie is also closing the same day Waitress is coming. I was like, oh, we should see Tootsie again. Dre was like, oh, do you want to see Tootsie again? I was like, I wonder if they have rush tickets left. Dre was like, you want to go see it? I was like, oh, we'll be spontaneous. And we ran across the street and down the block. And I walked into the Marquee Theater with the confidence. And I was like, you wouldn't happen to have any more rush tickets, would you? And he was like, we do not. And I was like, well. And then he was like, but if you want something cheap, I can give you like $49 tickets, you know, the promo code, discount, whatever. And he was like, if you want something cheap. And he was like, I get you right back here. And it was like literally the second to last row in the mezzanine. And I went, sure, let's do it. So we did that. And so we saw Tootsie for the second time. And I have to say, I am so happy we saw it again. Yep, there it is. It's a, oh, I don't know if you want to show it because I have in there. In the, so I forgot how funny this music is. I am so saddened that it's like leaving. I know it caused a bit of a stir. People think there's Frozen and Waitress.
Oh, you skipped it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oops. My bad. I'll fix it.
It's okay. I just moved the page. Right?
Oh, you don't have to do it right now.
I know.
Oh. And Tootsie. I lost my train of thought. I'll say something.
You were saying something. It was getting
controversial because they have their the trans rep, people are not happy about that. They think it's transphobic. And I was actually seeing it again. The show is actually very self-aware to me, and I don't see. And of course, I'm not trans, so maybe I'm not the best meter of how disrespectful it is to the trans community. But I didn't see it. It's very self-aware. They don't gloss over it. It's acknowledged that what Michael's doing is wrong. Jeff brings up multiple times that it's not a good look. It's not good for women at all. And they make several points about the gap between men and women in like the workforce and the pay and it. I don't know. And it's like Michael's not doing it to pretend to be. He's not. I mean, he's pretending to be a woman, but I don't know how
not intentionally trying. To be a woman.
Yeah,
he
pointed out that it's wrong a lot.
Yeah,
and he says nobody has.
He basically just misdoubtified it
a bit. Yes.
Yeah, he made himself a different gender for his own gain, not because he felt like it was his identity or anything. He knew.
Maybe that's where the argument comes in. Like he's using women to move ahead. But
I mean, that's the art of it all. If he made himself a different man, it wouldn't work as much. It's like he really dressed up as a woman in drag to kind of throw people off his trail to still get work and stuff like that. I mean, if he made himself a man, he would have to go through so much more.
Instead of like, he wanted to make sure that Julie got her fair pay. And I don't know. It was so, and it is such a funny show. It is so funny. The writing is so great, and the music again. Not that I forgot about the music, but like the music is also very great, and they have such a great cast. Sorry, Tootsie.
Yeah, it deserves a lot better. I think people are kind of taking it out of proportion. And Mrs. Doubtfire is coming to Broadway too. They're gonna call it transphobic too. I mean, you have a guy who dressed up as a female British nanny so that he could spend time with his kids. Does that make it better? He did that so he could have a job. Yeah. He deserves to live too. And he wasn't living, as a man because of his weight. So he realized that he got himself into more trouble than he could do. Because being a woman is more than just putting on a dress. Yes. It's also how people view you in the workforce. It's also how other females view you. It's also how, other men view you. And it's just kind of like he realized that he was, doing more harm than good. He sabotaged his whole opening night performance for it. I think he learned his lesson. He lost the girl that he really liked because, and he changed her trajectory and how she felt about women. Well, him specifically, because of how, I don't know. It's great because she saw him as a woman. She felt more open to talk about things, and it just kind of makes me, it just shine. It's just, I don't know. People just kind of, I don't know. I feel like this show should be running a lot more. It was so funny.
It is a good.
It's like it's kind of like Hairspray in that way, like political, but funny and good dancing and good music. And I think that's what Tootsie was, and it deserves a longer run.
Yeah, well, Tootsie. But Tootsie has a vinyl. So I got a vinyl. This is great. Santino, oh my goodness, he really did the thing as Michael / Dorothy.
And again, I'm going into this never having seen the movie.
Hold this.
And I loved it from the first time I saw it.
And then,
we staged to it. Last time we didn't get a window card and we regretted it.
Yeah.
So we got a window card, and Santino didn't come out last time, but he came out this time.
Yeah, and there's him. And then we got Lily again. Where'd she go? Lily. And this is Sarah. And this is Sarah. So I actually got a picture with Lily. It was nice. I don't know, I felt. Happy we could have seen it again before it closes. Oh, where am I going? We'll do this. I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna put it, and then you'll do it.
Sorry, go ahead.
It's not working out the way I wanted it to do. Bye.